Got to win this game tonight and close these guys out. The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
The Western Conference Finals, Game 4. The Lakers have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Timberwolves. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. One team with its back against the wall. The other with a chance for a spot in the finals. Can it go to a Game 5? We'll have to see. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
Yeah, and in the postseason, you'd love to be at full strength, but neither team is, and they've just got to deal with it.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got Simmons. He's out there with Herbert Jones. Connect out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Roddy in at the power forward position. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Miller. And it's Dillingham in at the 1. You look at the Timberwolves. Greg, they're on the ropes, but I think they're playing for pride tonight. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, where's your head at? Are you ready to start that summer vacation? Or are you determined not to go quietly? And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now, here's McDaniels. Edwards, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shot's good by Simmons. Simmons got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Edwards can't hit. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. These guys have been untouchable in the playoffs. 11 consecutive wins. They have simply been demoralizing round after round. They just continue to storm towards the NBA Finals.
And we've seen some pretty historic playoff runs in the postseason. The Cavs and Warriors both got to double-digit win streaks during the 2017 playoffs. But these guys cannot get too comfortable. These closeout situations are the absolute toughest to win. And they've done it twice already, but tonight is going to be arguably the toughest closeout game they've been in.
Here's Gobert after the made shot from Simmons. 6 to shoot. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Over Jones. Edwards can't hit.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Connect with it. Back to Simmons. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. And it's Davis with the jam.
Look, you always want to see your big man run the floor. There is no questioning Davis's effort on these plays.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Now, when asked about the game plan on Anthony Davis, coach said, we have to do our best to keep him out of the paint. Now, that's where he's most effective. If he beats us with his jump shot, well, we can live with that. Interior defense will be put to the test. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Edwards. Davis against Gobert. Back to Edwards. And that time, also a missed shot.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Lyles checked in for Rudy Gobert. Delano Banton comes in for McDaniels. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Conley in for Dillingham. The Lakers making a switch here.
Be up on them. Don't let them breathe, all right?
We've got Jaden McDaniels. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Conley. And it's Dante in at the 5 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Banton, a rebound by the Lakers. Reeves has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Here's Banton after the made shot from Simmons. Conley's shot is off. Simmons left side, and Simmons slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now, here's McDaniels. Launches a three. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Simmons, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Trey Lyles checked in for McDaniels. Now here's Conley. Hasn't made one yet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And this is the right play by Conley, sticking with the motion and ensuring he gets to the line.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Delano Banton. And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
The drive by Simmons. And that one drops for him. Simmons got 9 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside Conley. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Cowboy in that last game against Minnesota was a man determined. He finished with 64 points, and he was dominant at the offensive end with a high field goal percentage as well. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Yep, it counts.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Minnesota's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Pass to Lyles. Will it go? And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Simmons, that time on the assist by Reeves. And that's 28 points for Cowboy. 1:42 left in the second quarter. Conley against Simmons. To the inside. Here's DiVincenzo. A rebound by the Lakers.
He hasn't even made 1 point at this quarter. Man, his team desperately needs him to get going.
It's stolen by Edwards. From downtown, Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Simmons. And the layup's good off the glass. Simmons got 30 points.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
That one drops for him.
It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on him.
To the wing right side. Makes it off the glass. 32 points for Cowboy.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Conley against Simmons. 35 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Conley from outside the arc. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Pass to Simmons. And he makes good on the layup. Simmons got 34.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Stay there.
Edwards looking it over for the 3. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And we thank you.
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
Yeah, that differential. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They're watching. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got Davis. Simmons is out there with Herbert Jones. Then it's Connect. And it's Roddy in at the 4. Now here's Jones, still without a basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dillingham with it. Miller surveying the floor. Down low. Dillingham, no good.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. That 3 off the mark. LA's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And that one is good. Simmons got 38 points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Now McDaniels. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Edwards, no good.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
And Simmons slams it in.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota.
Hey, who's watching them?
The Timberwolves again.
Nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
And the shot goes down. 42 points for Cowboy.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Miller. Now Dillingham. He has yet to score. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Clock at 6. Dillingham. No good again that time. Lakers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Here's Simmons. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Miller. And the three ball is good. Miller's got 5 points so far.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
A nice shot by Simmons.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Dillingham. Here's McDaniels. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Count it. Simmons got 48.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here is Miller. He has 5. Pass to McDaniels. Inside. Here's Dillingham. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Simmons. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Edwards dishes to Gobert. McDaniels with the bounce pass. And here's Edwards from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got his second bucket of the game to go. Simmons left side. Pass to Roddy. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The tray. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Connect. Simmons got 53. And Minnesota has possession. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Three-pointer. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
To the paint. Here's Davis. And he banks in the layup. Davis has got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Dillingham, no good.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. There's 38 seconds left in the third. DiVincenzo passes to Conley. Cheeks outside. And the three off target. LA's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Basket good. Simmons got 55.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's DiVincenzo. Shoots the three. That one doesn't drop. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Lakers on top, running away with this one. From Target Center, back in a moment. We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Minnesota calls timeout. Lakers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Miller is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Dillingham, and it's Gobert in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, Edwards. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bassey's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Russell finds Simmons. down low. The shot's good. Bassey's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Edwards. Can they get it? And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
That free throw missing.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the second free throw, good. LA's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Simmons. And that one is off. Great D that time from Edwards. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's good from the elbow. Edwards got 9 points now in just the second half.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
And here's Simmons for three. He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And here's Edwards. Got a piece of it. Simmons looking around. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Reeves the pass to Simmons. Here's Bassey. McDaniels defending. Here's Simmons. Great D that time from Edwards.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Stolen by Reeves.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals.
You shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And they're going to cruise into the NBA Finals with an utterly convincing victory tonight to finish off the sweep.
And what a series it was for this group. I mean, you see results like this in the first round pretty often, but you don't expect any team to have it this easy in the conference finals. And thanks to the sweep, they'll get some much-needed and much-deserved rest before playing for the chip.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Cowboy.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Good.
They just blocked out the noise. And this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Another miss by Minnesota. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Simmons inside. Edwards there. Pass to Russell. Now Simmons. And the Los Angeles Lakers win the series and will move on.
I'm getting emotional as we watch all of this go down. Just an amazing accomplishment. You can tell from the moment these playoffs begun that they were committed to a deep playoff run. They had belief in themselves.
And they had to battle out a tough Western Conference to make it here. They overcame a lot of challenges along the way.
Yeah, I mean, credit to everyone from the players to the coaches to the front office. This team was built to contend, and all that hard work from everyone has paid off. Now they turn their attention to the ultimate prize, winning the NBA championship.
But for the moment, the celebration continues for the Western Conference champions. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Cowboy.
MP has put himself among the greats.